Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Daurel. Thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this look right here. And I'll be using for the very first time the new Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, which is fire, as you can see. So dolls, if you want to see how I got this New Year's Eve 2020 makeup look plus my first impression of the Aina eyeshadow palette, then please keep watching. Okay guys, let's jump right into the video. As of now, my face has got nothing on it, it is bare, so I'm going to start off with some moisturiser. And for today's moisturiser, I'm going to be using the Embryolisse moisturiser. This moisturiser, I kind of first heard about it through a lot of makeup artists on YouTube that say that they use this on their clients, and it is a favourite among a lot of celebrities too, and it's just really good for keeping your face moisturised, and it also grips your makeup on, which will allow your makeup to stay on for longer. To blur out my pores, I'm going to be using the Smashbox primer, and this is the photo finish one. You'll need a pea-sized amount. I like to focus that underneath the eyes. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24 Hour Foundation, which looks like this. And I'm in the shade Bamboo. So I generally use like 2 pumps. It is really full coverage. So a little goes a long way with this one. And I'm taking that on my Morphe Jeffree Star sponge. I'm gonna pat that in. This is one of my favourite foundations, like ever. Every time I apply it to my skin, I just look so airbrushed. I love foundations that do that. Now to conceal and brighten underneath the eyes and at the higher points of the face, I'm going to be using the Fenty Pro Filt'r concealer, and I am in the shade 260. Love how much coverage you get out of this concealer. It is medium coverage, it is not full coverage, but I kind of prefer a medium coveraged concealer. I like the way it feels on the skin. It's very, very, very creamy. Now I'm going to take my Morphe sponge and just blend that on out. This concealer blends out so effortlessly. It's gorgeous. To contour my face, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Tantour and Bronzing Cream, and I use the shade Medium. I'm just taking some of that on my Y12 Morphe brush and just placing the contour just above my cheekbones. And a little bit on my forehead. And really get it in your hairline so there's no gaps. Remember guys, no gaps. Now I'm going to blend that out with my Morphe M536 brush. And just really push that product in. I love using this cream contour. It doesn't look too overly done, it just blends in really nicely. Since Huda's come out with this product, I don't use any other cream contour. And I love the colour as well. This shade is perfect for my skin tone. Before I blend out my nose contour, I'm just going to get some of that Fenty concealer and just place some concealer right up against that line before I place my nose contour. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. First I blend out the sides and then just tap it on. This is all about tapping motion, so literally just tap it on where the dark contour is, and then get the other side, do the same. Tap it on top, and then blend in the middle. So to set my under eyes and my whole entire face, I'm going to be using my favourite, yes I said it, favourite setting powder, which is the Fenty Beauty Loose Setting Powder, and I'm in the shade Banana. Just look at the packaging of this. I've bought like this year alone, I think it came out like January, February time, and I kid you not, this is the 5th time I've purchased this powder. I mean, I use quite a lot of different powders, but I never like rinse them dry like I've rinsed this one dry. Just love it. So I just take some in the lid and press my Morphe sponge in, and then I'm gonna set underneath the eye. Ugh, just cannot get enough of this powder. And this powder is very long lasting as well. It keeps your makeup nice and matte and nice and set, especially for those nights like New Year's Eve when you're going to be probably sweating a lot. This powder has got you covered. Okay, now that I have baked in the places where I've laid down my concealer, I now take the rest of what's left in my lid and I lightly set the rest of my face. The reason why I lightly set my face is because I've got dry skin, so my face can't take a lot of powder because I will literally look so dry. If I do it lightly, it doesn't affect my skin too much, but this powder, oh, I can't not set my face with it. It just looks so smooth and airbrushed. Just love it. I'm gonna take some powder up against my nose contour too. And this will help give the illusion that my nose is a lot slimmer than what it is. Today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm in the shade Dark Chocolate. Oh, if you have nails, it's so hard to open. Eek. And it looks like this. So I'm going to be using the Morphe Extract Clean Heal brush in JH02, and it looks like this. I'm going to take some of that on here. Oh, I can just smell the chocolate already. And just dust some bronzer on. I haven't actually used this bronzer in a while, but every time I use it, I instantly remember why I bought it. It's a really nice bronzer. To contour my face, I'm going to be using the KKW medium contour palette, and I'm taking that on a Morphe M53 eye brush. And to contour my nose, I'm taking this bronzer shade right here. I just place that over the cream contour, and I drag this up to my brow as well. Just gives my face a little bit more dimension, it frames my face more. Time to cut it! One of my good friends, she watched my last video, my first ever video on YouTube, and she was like, oh my god, my favourite part is when you cut your cheek. I was like, thanks babe. So for eyebrows today, I'm switching it up a bit. I'm going to use the Benefit My Precise Brow, and I am in the shade 4.5. I'm going to do it off camera because it takes me too long to do them. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're back. So to set my eyebrows, I use the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and every time I use it, like when I say my eyebrows do not budge, like they don't go anywhere. And I like how they kind of give a bit of texture to the brows as well, makes them look a bit more natural. Here for it. To carve out my eyebrows and also to prime my eyelids, I'm using the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in shade Custard, and I'm taking that on a JH63 Morphe brush. I'm just going to start carving out the brush. Just get it nice and tight in there, and then start dragging it down. Okay, now for the most exciting part of this whole tutorial. I'm so excited to be featuring this eyeshadow palette in my video, and that is the Jackie Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. Get into this. I haven't even opened it. It's still in the box. Let's just get her out. Ugh, God, when you have nails, life is hard. Okay, this is what the palette looks like. Look how pretty this is. Oh my god. Look how gorgeous this is. Like, are you joking? I've been waiting for ages to review this, but I wanted to save it for a video. I don't actually have a look in mind of what I want to do, but honestly with this palette it's not going to be hard to make a bomb ass look with these colours. I'm going to take my Sigma E40 brush. For my transition colour I'm going to be going in with the shade Ginger, just this shade just here, and I'm going to be applying that all over that. Oh my god, I barely dipped my brush in this shade, oh my gosh, but I cannot even be that surprised. It is Anastasia Beverly Hills and their eyeshadow palettes are consistently really good when it comes to pigment, and it's blending out very nicely. No harsh line, no patches, very creamy and pigmented. Okay, this is a really good trick, is to apply some setting powder and like an arched sponge, and it creates that line, and that should keep everything nice and tidy as I blend out eyeshadow. Okay, the next shade I'm going to go into is the shade Supreme, and it's a nice pink shade. I'm taking that on my Morphe JH24 brush. I'm just going to go over where I went with the other shade Ginger. Oh, this is gorgeous. Wow, very impressed so far, for sure. The next shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Pinker, and I know for a fact that this is one of Jackie's favourite shades in the palette. It's a nice plum purpley shade. I'm going to take that and just deepen up the crease. So let's just tuck her in here, just to give us some more dimension and drama in the crease. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. I love this shade, and I like how all these three colours are really blended in nicely together. Just taking the shade Credit and just spoked out where I placed the other shade, and these shades are really blended in nicely together. I'm going to go back in with my E40 brush. This still has a bit of the shade Ginger on it, and I'm just going to lightly start going over the outer corners just to make sure they're nice and seamless. Okay, I'm feeling kind of a halo eye today, so I'm going to take that same concealer and I'm going to start carving out my eye. I go so quiet when I'm cutting my lids. I don't know why. Okay, to put some glitter on the lid, I'm going to be using the shade Soleil, which is the first shade right at the top. I'm going to take some of that on a Morphe M425 brush. And now let's see how pigmented these shimmers are. Wow. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning, wow. That is really pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of this colour called Kitten, which is the shade right here, because it's just so pretty. I just want to use all of the shades, but I can't, so I'm going to use as many as I can. And I'm literally just going to tap that on very lightly on the outer corners. Uberly pigmented, and this is one of the shimmer shades as well, and I haven't worked this shade either, but this shade's trying to take over right here. So I'm going to add one of my Stila eye glitters in the shade Kitten Karma, and I'm going to put that in the centre. Cannot do a New Year's Eve look without glitter. For that inner corner highlight, I'm going to be taking the shade Soleil. This is the same shade I used in the centre of my eyes. I'm going to place her right at the tear ducts of my eye. So pretty. To smoke out my under eyes, I'm going to use the shade Edges, which is right here. Okay, now I'm going to add that shade Pinker. Now I'm going to take my Rimmel eye pencil in the shade Nude. and this will widen your eyes more. I'm going to add some mascara now, and I'm going to be using the Roller Lash by Benefit. Okay guys, I just went off camera and put some lashes on. These are the Tati lashes in TL3, and I've zoomed you on out now that we've done the eyes. I'm just going to start brushing away that bake. I have to say I'm really happy with how this eye look turned out. Okay, let's do some blushy blush, as Jackie Aina always says. This is the Nars blush in the shade Orgasm. I'm going to take some of that on the Morphe M509 brush. And because it's New Year's Eve, we want the under eyes to be extra airbrush, so I'm going to be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and this is in shade 2, and just going in. Just going over my blush, and lightly setting the rest of my face. For highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Ofra highlighter in Glow Goals, and this is the Nikki Tutorials collaboration. This is legit one of my favourite highlighters like ever. I'm going to place her right here. Gorgeous. Oh my god, wow. This was really blinding. Some on the nose, and the nose bridge. Cupid's bow. I'm just popping some of that highlight on my brow bone. Now I'm going to set my face with the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face, and this is fire. If you don't have this, then I would say brace yourselves when you first spray it on your face, because it is heavily fragranted. Is that the right word? Heavily fragranced. And it does work. I mean, it keeps your makeup on all day, so you got to take one for the team if you want that. For our lipstick, I'm going to be using my favourite nude lipstick probably ever, and it is by Huda Beauty. It looks like this. I used the lipstick called Board Meeting, and then the lip contour pencil is called HBIC. I'm just going to line my lips first. And now for my favourite lipstick right here. So guys, I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to do my hair, and I'm going to get dressed in my New Year's Eve outfit. So in 3, 2, 1. Hey dolls, so I am back, and this right here is the finished look. This is my New Year's Eve 2020 makeup tutorial. Let me start off by saying that this palette right here, amazing, absolutely amazing. I knew it would be. It's Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina is a perfectionist. She's really good at what she does. She's an amazing makeup artist, and she's got the best personality. She's one of my favourite YouTubers, so I had to come on here and definitely show her some support. This eye look as a whole, I'm just really living for it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So guys, if you liked this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. That is at Dollface Daurel Beauty. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.